Yo, what's going on, Senpai Squad? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're talking about chapter 16, I want to say, of Samurai 8. Now, I'm going to start this off just by saying I was wrong, okay? I was very, very wrong. Last week I said, I'm pretty sure that this chapter will signify the end of the arc. Yeah. No, this chapter most definitely was the end of the arc. Starting from next week, we're gonna have a brand new arc. That is exciting because this first arc was way better than anything I ever expected. Usually the introductory arc, sort of the beginning of it, it's a little nice little taster, but it doesn't jump into much overall. This, on the other hand, this arc was fantastic. Anyway, as always, let's have a little look what you guys had to say. So, wow, I am blown away. 69% of you guys said that this chapter was 5 stars. That is an astronomical amount of votes. Holy, let's have a look at some of the comments. So Eternal Strike Gamer, after saying that, says actually 3 stars, just average, nothing much happened here. I just didn't feel as much hype as before, but the artwork has improved a lot. But it wasn't really that exciting this week, but I still have hype. And then Cash Money says, what a nice roundup to the events. The prologue is finally over now, and we get to the real stuff. I am so excited. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Like I just said, this prologue was way better than anything I ever expected, and it's safe to say that it set a very high standard now for the next few arcs, because if this series isn't going to be as long as Naruto, like Kishimoto says, about 10 volumes, he said, that's like 80 to 100 chapters, then it's going to be a much shorter series than usual. So it's going to be safe to say that a lot of the stuff is going to be big. There's not going to be much downtime with this series. Overall, I think I'm going to give it a high 4. Now, I know the people are saying, oh, but a high 4? You can't have a high 4. It's either a 4 or a 5. And yes, by that definition, I'm going with a 4. But it's like centimeters off being a 5, if I'm 100% honest. But anyway, at the end of the day, it's just my own little fun ranking. It's not the end of the world. However, it could have been for our characters this week. That segue was nice. Now, I mentioned last week how I said that in this chapter, I am expecting to see Daruma flex hard yet again, like he did a few chapters ago versus Atta. However, that was not the case. He actually needed Hachimaru's help because he couldn't perform what he was going to do by himself. Now, I don't know if that's like what he said, and purely just because of his current body condition, he can't do that by himself, or if it's because of the attack that he did against Atta as well, who's kind of left him in a position where he can't do this one as well, because that attack he did against Atta was supposed to be star-destroying level as well, similar to this attack, I believe. So I don't know why he would be able to do one and not the other than the fact that because he's already done one, he can't do another one within quick succession. But even the fact that he could still do one, even with just the help of a novice samurai, like, Daruma is so damn strong. Everyone in general in the series is so damn strong, and I know the comparisons are going to be chucked out there like, oh, it's stronger than Dragonball. At the end of the day, I'm not a power scaling dude. I don't really care about the power levels or how strong a character or series' characters are. However, like, I see a lot of people saying it, by the end of this series, Samurai 8 could have one of the most just like insane, crazy power levels in all of Battle Shonen. And at the minute, I'd say like Dragon Ball is definitely right up there. Samurai 8, I think Kishimoto has looked at all the comparisons that Naruto got with Dragon Ball characters, how you'd always say those fake quotes where it's like, Kishimoto said that Madara would in fact beat Vegeta in a 1v1 staring contest. And I think he kind of saw that and said, you know what? I'm going to do it for real this time. I'm going to create characters that actually can compete with Goku. And that feels like what he's done. Anyway, going back to that moment with Daruma and Hachimaru, either way, whether or not he needed his help in general, it was such a nice moment, and it's one of those moments which you know we're going to look back on moments like this one especially, and tear up at the sight of it, because when Daruma dies, I'm saying when because I'm sure he's going to do Daruma dirty like he did with Jiraiya, even though Jiraiya wasn't done dirty and it was an absolute masterpiece. I feel like Daruma is going to be having a death sort of like that to help with Orochimaru? No, not at all. Hachimaru. But I think like with Daruma's death, it could potentially be even more sad. Like imagine Kakashi dying the death Jiraiya had. Like, because Daruma's been there from the very beginning. Like what, he appeared in chapter 1, maybe chapter 2, and if he's going to be here for a long time, his death is gonna hit hard. It's gonna hit super hard. So moments like this, we need to treasure them while we can, because although they may seem nice or just nothing right now, in the future, these are gonna make the tears start rolling. Anyway, I got sidetracked. I was saying how I thought Daruma would flex in this chapter, but that was not the case. In fact, the one that did flex was Okubo. I believe that's the artist's name that draws this manga. Okubo, I've criticised you a lot with how confusing some of your artwork is, and I think sometimes it could do with a bit more shading or whatever that missing piece of the puzzle is. But this chapter, oh my word. The art, that big double page spread and them launching the attack on the falling moon. Okubo, you flexed hard. Holy, it was absolutely, no pun intended, out of this world good. But I think we'll finish off the review saying how it was also quite nice and refreshing to see Nanashi again. Obviously, we've not seen Nanashi, she, for a few chapters now, and we all loved Nanashi straight away, and it was nice to see Nanashi outside, out and about, surrounded by other people. That was lovely to see again, and I can't wait till we see Nanashi again, because I am certain we're going to see that character at some point again. Obviously, this planet which Nanashi, Hachimaru, they all lived on, Hachimaru and Daruma and the crew, they're going away from that for now. But I'm sure at some point they're going to come back and they're going to pick up Nanashi. Something like that. I can't wait. Like I said, the next arc's going to be fantastic. We're going to have some more world building because we're going to a different planet. We might be able to see from Ata's perspective as he's going back to that group what their thoughts are about everything. We may see more of Hachimaru's brothers. Can't wait. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Samurai 8 hype season is most definitely up and running, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're not ready to become a member of the Senpai Squad. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. I think I've already said that. I'll see you guys in another video, but until then, peace. 執着の血を焦がす寡黙な炎おびき寄せられた神々の消し恐れを知らぬ剣が貫く目指す場所とはまだ見ぬ定め近づいてくる決戦の時